go live into two different cameras at the same time, but let's get right into it. It is Sunday evening, the first live upload of the new year. I'm trying to go live every Saturday or every Sunday on TikTok and every Sunday on the Harper YouTube. So let's just get right into it. What should I play? Let's try the Spirit Ivanov. I got this harp and haven't played it a ton. Soul Bracket, hello. How you doing? We're playing some jaw harps. This one in particular is a Yakut Homus. Hi, South Bracket. Soul Bracket. And I'll hold it in the Homus style, like this. You got a whole bunch of stuff in the way here. Here we go. Let's see if we can just get this slightly out of the way. It's weird to do it from two perspectives. There we go. I think that fixed our perspective problem. Because YouTube is horizontal landscape and then TikTok is up and down. Hi, 8R05. How you doing? And for those of you who are new, the Homus or the jaw harp or mouth harp, there's a frame and it goes up against your teeth and you strike the center part, which is referred to as the reed or tongue. Mike Dale, 1973, says hello from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy New Year. Happy New Year back at you. Happy New Year from Kansas. Talk Into It says Papa the Craftsman. Finally, some quality entertainment says Badoot Doot Doot. Oh, well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Got some Christmas gifts for my wife. I got a Dirt Wire shirt with interesting cactuses on it. I like that. I like Dirt Wire. Check out Dirt Wire on whatever platform you're on. They have really good music. And they play jaw harps and other curious musical instruments in their music. What else have I been playing? Oh, the Babayev came in. Babayev are killer. Ended up getting this Morchang made by Babayev, and they are really killer. They're actually, the rest of them are up on theharpery.com right now. I kept a couple of them for myself. But yeah, Babayev does a killer take. Anything melodic, Babayev does well. And what are we drinking today? We're drinking a Lotus Aura IPA and some cacao. I think I'm saying that right. The cacao nibs. I ground them and then ran them through an AeroPress, and I really like the flavor of the cacao. If I'm saying it right. Are there some Homus harps on the Harpery website? Yes, under Yakut Homus or under Siberian Homus, there should be a variety of some left. We had just got some in, a whole mess of them, but they tend to go fairly fast. I think there might be some malt sips still in. The Luzhinov, I sampled one of them before I sent them off to Porky Miller. Oh my gosh, those Luzhinov are so melodic. Oh yeah, this isn't a Homus, but I was gripping it like one. We're going to go on the Morchang grip. I got a question. What's better, Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? I don't know. I don't really drink either. This is cacao that I made here. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I've eaten at a Dunkin' Donuts one time in my life. They're not in this region of Kansas. And I got one of the, it'd be like a small, crunchy donuts that have the coconut crunchies on them, but like in a large format, and it was good. Oh, happy birthday. Hi, Lottie Dottie. What is that thing? Just join, says Brian Smith, 22, 1990. This is a jaw harp or a mouth harp musical instrument. This one is Indian Morchang, although this one is made in Russia. Let's play one that's made in Rajasthan. This one is made by Dima Babayev. Made this, did a fantastic job with it. Let's go with the most skilled maker in all of Rajasthan. Then this is my opinion right now, but he's the most skilled. Is the Mohan. Whether they're from bass or from really tiny little high-pitched harps, I don't know where it's at. It's always lost. There we go. And this isn't even the smallest they make. They're all killer. And Mohan, they're not expensive either. I have maybe 30 Mohan in my collection, and it goes up all the time as well. I want something high. Oh, there we go. You make them all sound good. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's just my me changing mouth shape, me breathing, and me opening and closing my glottis. What a cool thing to collect. I don't think that I collect jaw harps. I think they kind of collect me. They also alter consciousness. Everybody's like, why are your eyes all rolling around? It's because I'm drifting in a dream when I play. Favorite one? I don't know if I have a favorite. I have maybe 10 or 20 favorite-ish instruments I play every weekend. And those rotate in. I rotate different ones. Where do I get them? Oh, go check out theharper.com. And this is, before we were playing the Dima Babayev version of the Morchang, this is a Rajasthani Morchang by a Rajasthani maker. This is Mohan. You got the virus. Is it the Harpin virus? Which asylum are you in? I don't know. An asylum's where you make it. I'm in Kansas. Where are you at? Do they allow jaw harps in asylum? Like a mental asylum? Do they allow jaw harps there? It'd be good for mental health, but I don't know if it'd be safe. And this time of year, I'm doing some snotty karate as well. Diesel, the Cane Corthwell mixed dog over there, is chewing one of his bones, as he is wont to do. I wish I knew how to play one of these. Oh, then you can go to theharper.com. There's lots of free tutorials on the YouTube that's linked to that. I've also got free tutorials here on TikTok. Pretty much anybody can learn how to play the jaw harp. Let's switch over to an even higher pitched one. I've got a Mohan that will scream. This one he did. He doesn't really engrave them anymore, but he sends a few of them as gifts, sometimes engraved. I think out of the last batch of 170, he didn't engrave any though. And the engraving doesn't really have any bearing on how they play. They're just, he does all that work by hand. No power tools, I don't think. What is that? This is a mouth harp or a jaw harp. This one in particular is a Rajasthani Morchang. The maker of this would be Mohan. Lowest one. Lowest one in my collection. We're going to get pretty high with this one. Pretty high pitch with this one. And then I'll start coming down into some lower tones. Oh, oh, that was very pleasant. I really got lost in that. Let's go. We're going to start coming down in pitch, but we're going to play a few more makers from Rajasthan. That was Mohan. Let's play one of his brother's harps. This one is Gorka Ram, his brother. This one is brass cast. He casts them in sand in the old school method. The Kashin seems pretty cool. Oh, yes. And thank you to Spondylus, who did a correction video. When I had this video, which really took off on TikTok this week, I called this a Kaujan. No, this is a Koshin. And the sheen in it, you say like Dalmatian sheen. How does it work? Well, there's a vibrating reed or tongue, and it creates a spectrum of overtones, and your mouth's an acoustic resonating chamber, kind of like a guitar is a box with a hole in it with a string. Here's your string, here's your box with a hole in it. Although the box and the hole with it, your mouth, the acoustical resonating chamber, can change shape by moving your tongue, breathing as your tongue goes up, the pitch goes up. As your mouth cavity gets smaller because it's filled with your tongue, as your tongue drops down, like we say the words bowl and low, your tongue gets low. And we'll just see what happens there. Tongue low, bowl, low. Tongue to the top. And a lot of the Gorka are draw starters, meaning the reed sits slightly in front, so it's going to have a dirtier tone. It's going to be like whoosh, but it also has the ability to sustain as we breathe air in. What songs can you play? Well, I'm just an improvisational player. Okay, let's get it, and then we'll get into the Kaushin. I'll play the Kaushin a little bit. I just recently found this and fixed this. I only had one Kaushin in my collection, and it was bent, so I had to do some correction on it. But it plays now. Holy Stromboli says, how do you wash them, with soap or a special cleaner? When I first get harps in for my personal collection, I use either like MIT Mist, the Mighty Mist, spray it on there, let it sit, wipe it off, or hot soapy water when you first get harps in the mail. And if you order from theharpery.com, they're going to include instructions as how to care for your harp. First thing you get harp in the mail, take hot soapy water. Dawn dish soap seems to be the best at cutting oils. Put it on there, soap it off real good, let it sit for a second, then rinse it under really hot water that doesn't have soap in it, and then take and get it completely dry. And you want to especially dry out the crimp area because those areas hold water. You get a little bit of water and then go blow it out of there, then let it dry, and then hit it with coconut oil. After that, I really don't wash my personal harps that are in my collection here because they get wiped off and oiled every single time I play them. When I finish playing them, you'll notice I pick up a napkin, and sometimes I'm a hillbilly, so I'll use an old sock that's clean for my personal harps, wipe the moisture off, and then just take your room temperature coconut oil, beat a little bit on your finger, and then wipe base of the reed, and make sure you get this area right here down near the trigger, because that area is the areas you see. Now this harp's not going to rust; it's brass, but that's the area you see on a lot of steel harps that rust right there, because people will quickly wipe it off, but they'll leave a little bit of moisture there, and there at the tips, that's where it'll rust. So always be conscious of that. If you get some rust in there, don't fret. Get yourself a pink pearl eraser and stick it right. It's tapered. The pink pearl eraser, I'm not plugging that brand particularly. I just find that the eraser material is soft, so it's abrasive. It polishes, and you get it in there, and it will polish away light rusting. What else should we play? We're coming down in tone. Do I have any other Rajasthani makers here? Oh, here's Kaitharam. Here's another one of the brothers doing it in Rajasthan. This is Kaitharam. His harps are really, really stiff-reeded, but really draw startable. Hello and thank you. I watch your videos every day and study the jaws. Oh, someone on Earth 21. Oh, cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. I enjoy making the videos and people enjoy watching them, so it just works out. I'm just a harp weirdo making noises in my basement. Now, here's the Caterham. They have the decoration of them. It looks like flying saucers, and these are a very aggressively stiff harp, so if you don't like stiff reeds, these probably aren't for you, but there is some elements of draw start that you get with the really stiff reeds that you don't get with the medium stiffness. I want to make videos if I play, and you should. Anybody can make a jaw harp video, because I've been making jaw harp videos. If you go back to my YouTube, clear back at the beginning, there's videos where I'm just awkward and not having a good time, just trying to make videos, and you get more comfortable the more you are in front of the camera. Because when I first started making jaw harp videos back in early 2016, I was kind of like doing a character. Your best bet with making videos is just to be yourself, because who you are and yourself and all your little quirks and whoever you are, that makes a way more interesting video than playing a character of the person you think people want you to be. So I encourage you, make videos. Don't buy a Snoopy jaw harp. Stay away from the toy harps. They're bad for your teeth. But a good jaw harp's a good jaw harp to play. There, I'm stuttering the breath. I'm doing my percussive, like we were saying. I'm doing it on the in-breath. That's the advantage of the draw start. It's not, these harps aren't clear. They're not super loud either, but they're really sustainable because you can work them draws. And I'm looking for my Begvana. Begvana is another good maker, but I don't know where my Begvana's at. Hold on a second. Hold on. I know it's awful to step away from the camera, but it happens. And it happens in real time. Here's a Begvana bass tailless. These are probably one of the harps I recommend to beginners the most often, because they have big, tall triggers. They have reasonable tight gaps. They're tolerant of inward, outward playing, and they're tolerant of pretty inconsistent striking too. So they're easy to learn on, and they're big, nice to hold. Sounds like techno. And this is the we were playing Caterham, we played Gorka, we played Mohan. This is I believe Rekha Ram's grandson, and we'll play Rekha Ram's harp too. Where's my one on a necklace? That's my favorite one. I put one on a necklace because I loved it. Oh, yeah, we'll play a Rekha Ram. First, we'll play his grandson's bass tailless. And somebody asked, what's the lowest one? So we're going to keep going and getting deeper and deeper on the jaw harp pitches. There we go. It's interesting to have two perspectives, because right now I have YouTube, and we're horizontal right here, and then I have TikTok right here. So you see me looking back and forth. Is he coming out of that sweet music? Yeah, maybe the music is manifesting me. Maybe the jaw harp is the only real thing in this video, and I'm a byproduct of the jaw harp playing. I like that. I like that analogy in the comments. You always get such interesting and cool comments. Let's go down. Let's play Rekka Ram. I believe this is his grandfather's harp, Rekka Ram. And I like this one so much I put it on a necklace. Let's see where it takes us. This one I tuned. I changed it a little bit. I changed it to F2, I think. Just brought the fundamental up just a touch. It sounds like German techno music, really. Oh, cool. Then I would probably like German techno music. I really don't listen to any techno. How fast can you play the jaw harp? I'm more of a fast breather on the jaw harp in lieu of being a fast plucker. Let's see if I can pluck this fast. Oh, I completely got lost in that. I love this harp. And not all of them were that flexible. Some of them had wider reeds that were a little bit more powerful. That one just had the perfect amount of flex to it. And it's completely non-saturated. We're going to come down in tone a little bit more. I'm going to play... Here's a harp I made a while back. Here's one I made. I'll play a couple I made, and then we'll just keep coming down, keep dropping the pitch. And if there's any, if anybody has any questions, put them below. Oh, hello! Hi, back at you. I want to show you this. Wow. There you go. I didn't have that in the frame, but yes. There we go. We'll just change our perspective there. Actually, that works out better because both cameras are kind of still facing toward me. Yeah. So awesome. I didn't know what age this instrument creation, but I think... Oh, yeah. Jaw harps are a very, very old style of musical instrument, to be certain. I'm drinking some cacao and an IPA. I think I'm saying that right. Cocoa, cacao. It's just cocoa nibs or cacao nibs ground up and then ran through an AeroPress. Can you give me a basic rundown on how to play one? My dad gave me one, but I had no clue what I'm doing. That is the best, Skybeam, and that is the best question. Thank you for that. First, make sure that it's not a toy harp. You don't want to be trying to learn on a Snoopy jaw harp or any of its common variants. But anyways, and you can click my link here on TikTok, and one of my top pin videos is how to play the jaw harp for beginners. But let's just break it down. What is the jaw harp? This is the jaw harp. We have the outer portion, which is the frame. The inner portion is the tongue or the reed. It's the part that needs to vibrate. This part, the frame, is beveled oftentimes, and it's going to rest up against the very tips of the incisors. Those are the sharp cutter teeth, just resting up against there. We're not biting down on it, because if we bite down on it, it compresses the frame and it's gonna close the gaps. It's not gonna play. So you're gonna put it up against your teeth, and you want to make sure don't touch the middle part. You touch the middle part, it doesn't vibrate. Kind of like a guitar string. If your finger is resting on the guitar string when you pluck it, it's not gonna do much because your finger is dampening the vibration. So I tend to grip most harps like this. Thumb and middle finger, pointer finger resting in front, although there are like Homus grip, which doesn't work on a lot of Vargan and other harps, but if you have a really stout Homus, you can grip it like this. Maranzano, Scapician, I can't pronounce it, but those style of harps also will be held like this. But your regular style jaw harps, 2-point grip, thumb and middle finger, pointer finger resting in front. I'm not putting my finger on top, because if I put my finger on top, it creates a pivot, and I don't want that. I want a resting position, kind of like if you were gripping, a pencil. Your hand feels around it, finds where it's most comfortable for it. So be free to let your hand move around and find your own comfort place. But see, resting like this, resting up against the tips of the teeth. If you go in front of a mirror, you're going to be able to do this a lot better, because the mirror is going to highlight a lot of people, they'll pluck it. get that clicking noise. Like what's happening? Well, if you're not looking at a mirror, you won't see that. Look what happens when I pluck downward. I'm getting lots of clicks because this reed or this trigger, I'm tweaking it down. So I want to pluck on a flat plane. I recommend pulling the harp toward you. Not upward, not downward if you're plucking outward. Flat, outward. And you see when I play rested position, I'm plucking like this, but I'm actually plucking a pretty flat plane on the contact area. But don't worry about that at first. Just pluck toward you. In front of your mirror, look at it. And as you change your mouth shape, like A, E, I, O, and U, that changes the tone. So you can start plucking like A, O, E, I, O, E, A, O. And that's just me holding my breath. If I start breathing, and opening and closing my glottis, there I'm closing my glottis. You take your tongue, take it to the roof of your mouth. No, 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 no. Yet. There I'm just wah. Like if I was singing, but I'm not. I'm just holding my breath. Wah. Start bringing your tongue up. It's like I'm you. Bro back at you. Hi. Oh, somebody shared this. Oh, thank you for sharing. Life is just better when we share. Let's see, well, play another harp I played. Let's get a little bit deeper. Here is, where's my, well, maybe I didn't grab that one. Oh, there it is. Here's my big untuned bass. I don't make this frame shape anymore. I switched over to a different pattern that is a little bit easier to adjust, but I'm still going to be making this length. Yep, I'm on Amazon and buying one. Careful, there's a lot of bad harps on Amazon. The Snoopy harp, First Note jaw harp, Grover mouth harp, Hillbilly mouth harp, Bluegrass jaw harp. All of those will not make any sound, and they're really uncomfortably stiff. So stay away from those. So a lot of the common ones you find on Amazon are those Snoopy. So they're still Glasner-Vargan, they're still Poken-Vargan as well. Those are two pretty safe bets if you're on Amazon. Play something. You ever cut your lip on it? Yeah, mostly on Glasner harps, but the reason people cut their lips isn't because of the reason you think. Most of the time, it's because somebody's crowding the harp too close to the corner of the mouth. Because if we crowd it into the corner, that reed's rubbing up against your lips. Oftentimes, you'll see over here or here getting cut. It's because it's actually getting abraded by the end of here. And the end of a lot of harps, unless they have a relief, this one I cut a relief into, but most harps don't have a relief. So it's kind of like a little scissor, a little pincher there too. So if you're getting blood on the corner of your lips, it's probably because you're crowding the harp. So get the harp away from the corner. See that? Now there's room for the jaw harp to move. So just slide the harp inward a little bit and you won't cut your lip anymore. Let's go down a little bit more. And we'll keep it going a little bit longer. We've been going almost 30 minutes. It's just, once you get rolling on a jaw harp live, it's easy just to keep going. So we'll play a couple more harps. This is a one from the Czech Republic. This is Bass Perun. I think it's an ode to the pagan god Perun or Perun. Does anybody know how to pronounce that? Perun, the Slavic god. James Cameron has been waiting for someone that works with jaw harps. How much do you sell them? I know someone who wants. Oh, go check it out. Porky Miller runs theharpery.com. Go check that place out. He's got plenty of jaw harps. And he's got these. I think these will be coming back into stock. They might be out. The Sisolka Bass Perun I just got one having trouble. Tybone83. Well, what harp do you have? Any tips on Dan Moy? Yes. And we're gonna keep coming down because somebody asked how low do they go. The lowest I've got is going to be a Parm B0. I need to get another G0 in my collection. I just don't have one. Where is that B0 Parm? Oh, I thought I had it out, but apparently, oh, there it is right there. How professional I am. Getting up to get jaw harps. But I like to get up. I like to move around. This is a B0. It's B in the zero octave, the fundamental is. And it's super buttery. They're so thin reeded. The thickness of it is very thin. The G0s are even thinner than this, but it's it's just barely a growl. Check it out. Can this break your teeth? Your oral health depending, technique depending. Also, what harp are you playing? If you're playing Snoopy harps and toy jaw harps you get off Amazon, yes, you can definitely break a tooth. Okay, we'll play one more thing. What should we play? Oh, somebody was asking about the Dan Moy. You see, I'm wiping it off. I'm taking my coconut oil, putting a dab of coconut oil because would you buy one with a case or no? Well, that depends. You can also make your own case. I have tutorials on how to make cases as well. Most cases are like a block of wood with a hole in it, although I find that with recurved reeds, it's better if there's a slot. There's a lot of different ways you can make your own case. Easiest way would be just get yourself some corks that are cut in half, cut a little notch in them, and then rubber band your harps to that. That's one of the easiest simple cases. See, we're gonna play a Dan Moy. Anyways, that'll be it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Thank you for playing the low one. Oh, you are welcome. That looks like it hurts. No, it does not hurt. And somebody was asking about the Dan Moy. Here's the double tongue Dan Moy. Dan Moy, is there a right way to play? Strumming toward you or away? I don't know because I don't play a bunch of Dan Moy. However, I find that if I play in a one direction a whole bunch, the reed will start to deform that way. So I find it kind of helps to vary a little bit. I have a rest up against my mouth because I don't want the harp to be going clear back and forth on me. So I have a nice good rest, and I'm and that double tongue, it's got quite a bit of heat to it. I'll play a single tongue one. Oh, hello from California. They say, oh, hello. Is it cold? Is it between cold or color just between? I don't know. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Harper. Keep your harps clean, keep them oil, dry, keep them oiled. And yes, that is a jaw harp. Those were a Dan Moy style jaw harp. Love y'all. Harp out. Can you play techno? Oh, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. What is techno? Techno is normally like a. No, I like more. I really don't enjoy playing techno. I like more doing like a breathy rhythm. Oh, Woolsey! Hey, I know you. How's it going, Dave Woolsey? What is this instrument called? That is a Dan Moy mouth harp or a jaw harp. Love y'all. Harp out. Playing harps every day. Oh, yes. I look forward to seeing you at the Midwest Plucked Up 2023. And we are, I believe, also doing the 2023 NAJH. But that is still being deliberated. I love y'all. Harp out.